Hello everybody and welcome to another Learn to Play video here for Spirit Island, where we play through the first few turns with a spirit to kind of guide you through the thought process, what you're looking for, so you can get better at Spirit Island and start crushing the higher difficulties, because this is just no adversary, no extra things.
That's what we do, we crush them.
We crush them every time with absolutely no losses, right?
We never lose, except when we do, but if we did, we never do.
Yeah. So today we got Vital Strength of the Earth, who we're going to be calling throughout this video John Rockman, because that's his name.
That's his name.
Yeah.
That's his legal name.
Yeah, that's his what you call him when you're close with him, and we're very close with this guy. As in the structure of this video, Bryn is going to be kind of the lead for this, and Travis and I, we'll be kind of like giving thoughts and opinions, but Bryn gets to make the final say, and we get to adapt to all that.
I'm going to crash the car into a bridge pile.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's like a...
That'd be impressive if you managed to lose.
I'm gonna do it.
These turns, yeah. All right, so Vital Strength of the Earth, John Rockman's special ability is defend 3 in every land where you have a sacred site. So that means right now Bryn is defending 3 here. We'll do the thing that Travis did too and kind of show that there's 2 there to show that it's a...
That's actually relevant for this guy.
Yeah.
So.
His thresholds for his ability, we'll get to those if they happen, but let's talk about his cards first, Bryn. What's one of the cards that you have in front of you in his hand that you want to talk about first? We'll kind of go through all 4 of them.
Yeah, okay. Well, from left to right, in front of me, is Guard the Healing Land, which is a powerful defensive option.
Small.
Defend 4 is usually good enough to stop a blight, and if it's not, well, we get to remove 1, which is basically defending infinite, because we can put it back on the card and then put it back on the land.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, that was one thing that we actually, it took us a bit to get there, but on the higher difficulties, we were like, wait a minute, blight removal is on like a place that they're attacking. If it's fast, is kind of like defending infinite.
It's really important.
Yeah, this one I think is quite strong, especially when you get to the higher difficulties, when they have the more varied explorer decks, whatever they're called. You look at this, you're like 3 energy, defend 4, remove a blight's like not great. You can usually get defend 4 for 0 or 1 energy. And then removing a blight is usually like 1 energy conditional. Like you can only do this or land or something like that. But yeah, this being able to like block a defend, like on a starting board, in theory, if they had explored to the wetlands, blocking here their first attack, getting rid of this blight, and that means that like we just don't care about that land the next time it happens.
It also runs up to like defend 7 if we've got a sacred site in the land that we're targeting.
Yep.
Which if defend 7 isn't enough, then why do you have presence inside of Fuck Mountain? That's probably not the right place to be.
Either something horrible has happened or you made a mistake.
Yeah, in situations like that if you know that they're going to be like building towards here, you can kind of just like, especially because this guy, if you look on the backside, he's like defend mountain. And the other ones are lower, you can be like, hey, so I'm just going to like eventually plan to remove the blight there once they attack the first time, and then like that's kind of like how I'm solving that problem down the road.
I guess like it makes more sense to go to this one next, but we got a Year of Perfect Stillness, which just skips invader actions in a land this turn, which for 3 is pretty strong. That's like major power territory, really.
Yeah, it's like half major power, roughly.
Yeah, like most major powers would have like a little box that's like, hey, so if we do other things, then like amazing.
Yeah.
Or like add a token or something.
Yeah,
this is comparable to it's one of the fear generating ones. It's like 4.
Yeah, it's like 4
fear, and then they skip their actions in
but
that
it also
land.
costs 4 to play.
Yeah,
that might have.
And if you hit threshold, you get 4 more.
Something
like that?
One in here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, paralyzing fright.
Yeah.
It's that exact card. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like a pretty solid major power.
Yeah.
By solid, I mean like really good, actually. I think.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the top ends.
Well, maybe we'll see it and we got to talk about it later.
Maybe.
Again.
Card's very good especially if you get one of the turns usually on like the shift from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, where they're doing a thing in the land and then doing a thing in the land again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we can be like, hey, so no ravage, but also like we aren't skipping one action, we're skipping all of them.
Yeah.
So like you don't build, you don't ravage, you don't do anything.
Yeah, that's
You're
actually
just
that's
not,
a great
You're just
point.
not here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very powerful card, but 3 money is like a reasonable chunk.
Yeah, we're looking at the 2 cards we've seen so far are both 3 cost. So like just be aware of that.
Most of them are gonna be.
Yeah. All right.
Then we got Draw of the Fruitful Earth.
That is this one.
which is a one-costed slow power that gathers 2 explorers and up to 2 mushroom guys. That's what they call them.
They are called the Han.
Yeah, that's what they call them. That's what they call themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like it because Bryn just destroys them most of the time. So like I like
This is
that.
like really long
Usually.
spirit Bryn plays that he doesn't actively kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if he
so-
happens, he's like, if they die, they die.
If they
It's
die,
like-
they die.
Is that why you hate this one?
So like this is, it doesn't look like it, but this is a huge piece of your offense, because most of your offense is defend, and then the Dahan will kill the guys who are here,
Yes. Yeah.
or whatever powers you happen to find that might do that. But it's mostly the Dahan are going to do all the work for me.
Yep, it's a
Nice easy play pattern where if they got guys over here or 2 explorers or whatever, you can pull them in, and then like your Dahan as well, and you've got presence there, so you innately have a defend there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like to flag cards like this in the starting hand because there's usually an option that's like stop the build from the first explorer. And like if, for example, we hit like jungles here, Bryn, like if that was one of the cards that Bryn played, just sucking them into the wetlands is really good.
Yeah.
Then especially as well with that guard the healing land
Yeah.
that Travis was pointing about earlier.
Minor spoilers. This
problems.
is definitely going to be the card I play on the first turn.
Whoa.
I mean, it
really
makes
good.
sense. You don't need to defend and remove blight. You don't need to skip actions. And let's see what the last one is.
Our last card is Rituals of Destruction, which is like a very weak damage effect, but if there are 3 Dahan in the targeted land, then it becomes a very powerful damage effect.
Yeah.
So
It's like a major power,
Yeah.
not quite like it's like halfway
we're
between
like
a major
almost
power
almost,
and
yeah. If we added more fear,
yeah,
this could be a major power if we added more fear.
yeah. It also gives
Or
you
like our
crazy
Dahan
symbols.
threshold was lower. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
So here's a great question for new players who might not know. What makes Rituals of Destruction a bad damage card when you're only hitting the top thing? Like, what is about that makes it
2
bad?
damage. 2 damage just kind of isn't enough.
Just look at it.
Yeah. So like
Just
it's not
cover the
it's not
bomb
like
effect.
inherently terrible. Never play this.
Yeah.
Because there are windows in which playing it becomes useful. Like if you're trying to stop a build in the early game, we can just kill the town, and then the guy who's by himself doesn't do anything. No problem. But once we get a little further into the game, this doesn't kill a city, and it does cost 3.
Yeah. So like to me, the to kind of explain this to you as a new player who might be watching, 2 damage slow falls into like the minor power territory,
Yeah.
right? Like it's a reactive power that you.
Not for 3 more.
Yeah, and it's usually cost like minor powers will cap out at 2,
Yeah.
sometimes even 1-0, especially because this is slow. Like if this was like 3 damage fast, then like that's a big boost to the power. But like at 3 damage slow, if you're just getting 2 damage, that's not what you want to be doing. This is a card that you set up and then drop a big explosion on the game later. Did Russ just walk in?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, frick. Hi, buddy. You're here to make this about you? You heard us talking? Okay. Come on up. All right, so with the cards kind of out of the way here, what are you thinking for our growth options here? What does
Oh.
the growth tell you about
So
John Rockman?
every one of our growth options adds a new presence to the board, so we can kind of do whatever we would like to. In the first turn, I'm probably taking money off of my growth track, and then I'm not getting paid extra. I'm taking card plays, like the other way. I'm not boosting it up to 3. I'm boosting it up to 2 card plays because that's the first. Or
The first one,
that's
yeah.
the second one.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still taking the money because I want the 2 card plays.
So you're kind of like beelining it for the 2 card plays, and then you're gonna grab, because I mean you do get 4 cash with these. If like the first one, if you
Yeah.
take the added presence to gain an energy, you do get 4
Yeah,
cash.
and like I said, the first card I'm playing is probably the Draw of the Fruitful Earth, which costs 1, which leaves me with 3 left over. So I've got money to play the game with for a little while. And getting up to 2 card plays will let me use my minor or innate power. I guess that's an innate power.
Yep.
That's what they call it. This is the hard part of calling things other things all the time.
Yeah.
But getting to do that is like getting to play a 3rd card
Yeah.
in the turn. we can't use it to play hardly any of our starting powers, but so we're gonna have to gain some new minor powers because they gotta cost 1 or less, and only minor powers do that.
Yeah.
But there's not many minor powers that get, if you play them twice, are that bad.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can't be.
One thing that's nice about this character in particular with this starting board is that mountain that you have the sacred site on is kind of, you're like, I'm already defending the city that's built there, right? So it's one of those things that, like, it's going to be a little bit easier to defend when the time comes. And I'm very curious to see how you sequence that card when things come. But did you want to do the thing you talked about?
Sure, yeah. So I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna take the money, and I'm gonna put the presents into this mountain.
Nice.
Sorry, before we move on, I would like to propose an alternative turn 1 play.
All right, sure.
And I understand you probably won't take it, but
That's
like I would consider at least taking the
you don't know what
energy.
you're doing, but
I don't know what I'm doing. I would consider taking the energy and the extra power card, and then it depends a little bit on what you got on the power card flip. But I mean, obviously put the presents here because then that gives us reach into here. We can't hit this one still, but that's fine. It's not a problem right now. And then I would sort of look at either playing this, depending on what our minor power is, and popping the town here, or playing like our minor power, and then having the 3 energy up for next turn to play one of our emergency sort of defending cards to deal with whatever we can't deal with between our minor power and the damage that we got here. This would be sort of the backup plan for me, but
fair enough.
and I'm not sure if that's better or not. That was just an alternative
So
line I saw.
the reason that I'm putting the presents here is because I want to make a sacred site next turn because they're going to build a town and have
And then
3
it's
damage,
solved,
and then
yeah.
I will have 3 defend. I have 2 Dahan already there. I don't need to think about that ever again.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
I
that's
think
totally
that's
fair.
They're just gonna die.
I'd probably
Though
resign.
that being said,
Yeah, I think I would be. I'd be like, this is an unwinnable board state.
Though, like, you're not totally wrong, Travis. Like, we could choose to play the Rituals of Destruction instead and just, like, blow up this town. Because then that leaves these guys with 4.
Yep.
And that also doesn't do anything. So we kind of got a free turn next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like leading with the draw of the Fruitful Earth. Because it leaves me with enough money to do whatever I would like, whatever I want next turn.
Yep. That's fair.
But also...
It does also
gives
let
me,
you counter.
it gives me wherever they
Yeah.
explore, I can hit I can.
Yeah, I mean, like,
hit a land
actually,
adjacent to
it's
every
all of them,
land.
right?
Yeah,
If you
right.
hit sands,
So
jungles,
any-
or
especially,
wetlands.
especially on like this board. Some boards are a little different, but most of the time, because you start with a bunch of presents in play, you can hit a land that will gather both explorers.
Yeah.
From their first explorer and just kind of give us. Next turn we can do whatever we want.
Yep. No, I do like your point about being able to
Defend here. I think that does probably make the presence and money the best choice for this board in particular. But
with
Yeah.
where they
Because
explored to start, but
because I see next turn you're gonna grab a minor and then play that with one of your 3s is the
it's
plan.
like, oh, I'm gonna reclaim.
All right.
I'm reclaim looped.
Shall we go to the bad guy turn?
yeah.
All right, let me just make sure I
Build
don't
'em up.
hit the space bar. All right, so here's a city for them to build there, Travis. And
Why don't you give me the tokens?
okay. Just no, it's never on this side of the
It's
table.
never on this side of the table.
Yeah, Travis.
Because I need this
is
person
because
to play the game.
it's because Travis is gonna eat them.
All right, and then they're gonna explore into sands. All right, and then you're gonna do your slow powers.
Yeah, that does put a little bit of a damper on the gathering the guy out of here because they're gonna build the thing there no matter what I do.
Yeah.
And by build, I mean they're not going to, but it's still going to be an issue next turn.
Yeah.
So that being said, I think now that we see where they've gone, we want to gather our guy in here, and then gather 2 of these guys in here, so that they can die.
Yeah.
No, because we're gonna defend here, and we're gonna use them for damage because that's
That's what you said.
that's how we do it.
Yep.
Yep.
We don't actually
so.
have a better plan at the beginning of the game anyway. Like later on, we might have something else going on, but
Yeah.
not right away.
Yeah,
So
well, yeah.
we fire that.
All right, and then we go to a new growth here.
Yeah, we're gonna take our 2 money for the game happening.
Yep.
And
On
we're
the
gonna,
second
yeah,
card play?
we're still gonna take that. We're gonna take a new power.
All right. Let's go through the. You can. Well, look. You look at them all. We'll go through
at
them
a
one by
time,
one.
Nice and slow.
All right.
Sure, we got a disorienting landscape.
They're too big now.
Yeah, it's disorienting.
Push one time.
It's not like terrible, but it's not good. Because disorienting landscape doesn't actually do anything. It just like kicks problems down the road.
Yeah, we don't care about
we
two of the
can
symbols.
we can use this to like stop explorers from being relevant to us, but only in mountains and jungles and whatever. It doesn't have the symbols that we care for it to. We got a desiccating winds. If target lands has a bad land, 1 damage, add 1 bad lands. In a mountain or a jungle, or a mountain or sands, which I mean, it's got a rock symbol on it, but we're really kind of hoping for rock and plant on the same card.
Yeah.
Like any two of them, really.
Mostly rock and plant, because we can make the rock and plant out of our own cards, and we need 2 of each.
Yeah.
We got a drought, which destroys 3 towns, does 1 damage to each town and thing. Yeah, okay. Adds a blight, and then if we have 3 suns, it destroys a city as well. Which is like a powerful effect, and we do have the guard.
There is blight
to
removal.
to
Yeah.
like clean up after it.
Yeah. That's like a ways out,
Um,
though, for that being, like, real functional to get the city as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're
We need a whole other card play, and then we need to be able to pay for all that.
Yeah, because we only had. That's our cheapest sun. The
Yeah.
other ones we have cost 3.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got some pretty weak card options here.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is Inflame the Fires of Life, which adds a disease or 1 fear and add a strife. At slow, I'm not really sure that's something we care to do. So I think out of these ones, we're going to take the Desiccating Winds. Like, it's not good, but I don't think there's anything that is out of this bunch.
I would consider the Disorienting Landscape. I think it's about as good as the Desiccating Winds.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not too far off.
The Desiccating Winds does set up the ability to clean up this sands eventually,
Yeah.
I think. Though it is like, it's just kind of a card that you're throwing in there because you have the energy and the card play available.
Yeah, we do get to repeat it once we can hit the threshold without like.
Yep.
But you're right. We also probably aren't doing that.
This is nice for like,
It does.
Next turn?
Yeah, it does give us like.
we have a 50% chance they're going to explore into forest, and then that gets us one of those.
Yeah, it also doesn't do anything this turn,
Mm-hmm.
and is the other card that we could play.
Mm-hmm.
Not that any of these really do anything this turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that is the
Um,
interesting thing about like this, which is like, do we take the card that is impactful okay right now, or are we looking for the one that's going to be more beneficial down the
Yeah.
road
Well,
for us?
alternatively, you can do these in any order, right? We could, you can take the power card and see that, like, if we decided that we did want the Disorienting Landscape over the Desiccating Winds, we could take the Landscape and then take the 3rd energy this turn instead.
Yep.
But
It's
yeah,
not
but
a huge
I
difference.
didn't do it in that order.
that's okay. I just change it all the time.
I don't.
You can do any order you
That's
want.
why we
It's like-
lose whenever we don't lose, because we don't do that.
I do.
Yeah, I think like of the bunch of these, it doesn't really matter which one we pick because we're going to be getting rid of it
I think it's not this one.
at some point. Yeah, it's not the Inflame the Fires of Life. We have like 1 claw right now, so in theory we could get to the 3 claw, but I don't think it's worth actually trying to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's not that one. I think it's probably not the drought because I don't.
Yeah, drought.
Like, this
if we
card is
saw that
good,
as like
but-
on like the bottom part of our pre-made stack, we could be like, oh, there's some
Yeah.
cities we can actually
That's
use
a-
that here,
yeah.
but like,
Yeah, by the time we get to that, we are probably going to be playing.
Yeah,
the
and like
drought,
of the 2
yeah.
of these, I think the Desiccating Lands our winds is the one we can play for effect this turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, it's not a good effect, but we can play it for an effect.
I mean, it's a fine effect. It's 1 damage plus down the road.
all right.
Yeah,
So Desiccating Winds made the cut here.
yeah, so we're going to play the Desiccating Winds. And I think we're also playing the Year of Perfect, or not the Year of Perfect Stillness, the Guard the Healing Land, because
Yeah,
we want them
we
to
want them to
ravage this turn.
Alright, so we're looking
Fort.
for guard the healing land up here.
Yeah, and unfortunately that
smaller.
doesn't get us enough icons to use our innate power, but you know, whatever. Always a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, I need to change the sizes on these cards because they are different. Alright, so these, you do have a fast one first.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna defend 4 here.
Yep. Oh, here, I'll go with that for people at home as well.
Yeah, sorry. So then we've got defend 3 here, and we've got defend 7 here, and that's probably pretty okay for us.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna
And nice
do nothing
Dahans
else.
in each of them, so like
Yeah.
it's actually
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Alright, so then they're gonna ravage in their mountains.
Yeah, so
so
they're gonna do nothing, and these guys will die because they don't have enough damage to actually score anything. We're gonna gain a fear.
Yep.
Over here, I think we just want to kill the city because cities are a pain,
And then you do leave 3 damage there, so
and then we leave 3 damage there. So we do have to stop them from building or otherwise solve that later, but it's not a problem right now.
yeah. They're then gonna build in sands, which just removes the disease
Yeah,
token, and the
removes
other
the
one's
disease
empty.
token.
Russ, my foot is asleep. And then they're gonna explore into jungles, which I have the 2
Jungles.
guys here
Easy.
and there. Okay, and then this shifts over. And we can go to slow actions now.
Yeah, and we're just gonna dump the Badlands in here because
That's where we're gonna need it.
it's legal. We'll figure the rest out down the road.
Growth.
Yeah, now the most exciting part of the game, growth.
It is the most exciting part of the game. We do have to fund our game plan somehow.
This will take a major power. Hell yeah.
We can take a major power, you're right. That being said, I think I would like to spin the wheel on another minor power.
Yes, fair.
I am going to take this one
Yeah.
so that I have the 3, and then I've got 1 which probably pays for the minor power.
Yeah.
I'm going to dump it here, so then I've got defend 3 for the town this guy's going to build, and I can ignore him.
Yep.
$3 and $3.
Yeah.
Alright, and
And
then,
then we're going to gain some more minor powers.
alright, what do we got here first?
And we got an elusive ambushes.
That is here.
Yeah, that's a great question, Travis.
Oh
I'm
no,
glad
this
you-
I know
I'm
this
glad
card.
you
This card's
asked it.
great.
This card is actually pretty good.
This card's a banger.
Um,
We'll love to see it on the first flip.
Yeah.
we got a sear anger into the wild lands, which can add badlands.
Whoa.
And cares about overgrowth, which we mostly don't.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, you're right. We could have.
Jesus, Russ.
We got a voracious growth,
Oh, that's gonna be near the bottom.
which does 2 damage at turtle or removes 1 blight, only in a jungle or a wetland.
Hey, there's that 2 damage at a
Yeah.
slow
Yeah.
minor power I talked about earlier.
We didn't get any that hit both of the things. That's not
what I was
ideal either. But that's just the way it is. Pact of the Joined Hunt. Target spirit gathers 1 Dahan into one of their lands, 1 damage in that land per Dahan present, which is probably the one we're gonna pick.
It is.
Because
It
that
does
is
work with
how we
the.
play the game.
Yeah,
That's
it,
what we do.
it sets up the other one
I think.
to do that extra
My vote would be
damage.
for this one, but,
Yeah, this one's good, but we don't have the range to hit this.
but we could.
No, we can't.
Nah, that's
Next
right.
turn we could.
Ow, what the frick?
Yeah, but they'll have built a town there.
I mean, yeah, we'll use it to defend it next
Yeah, you're
turn,
right.
but
We could
yeah,
use it to defend
it's-
there. We're just gonna put a blight down.
Okay.
This guy's gonna die.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't like him.
Why not?
Cause we're like not a good dad or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think what we are gonna do here, like we're just gonna allow the blight here. That's fine. That's a problem for future us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna play these 2, which costs all of our remaining money.
So it's like a pact.
Yeah, we're broke as hell.
And then do we have the big bomb or is the other
And
one?
then the
Yeah.
rituals of destruction.
Not that one. Rituals
That's
of
us,
Destruction.
broke boys.
There we go.
Which leaves us with no fast actions.
Mhm.
So we just let the game do its thing.
All right, so as you
Yeah,
mentioned,
they're
they're going to
ravage.
ravage
They're
here.
gonna put down the blight. It's fine. We can solve that
That's cool.
later.
That's cool.
They're going to build in, I got this one, in these
Yeah,
areas.
this land is going to be a little bit of a problem for us, but
And then they're going to explore into mountains,
Mountains.
which, if you're playing with the
Adversary.
series, they'll start escalating here as well, which is a notable step up in difficulty.
yeah, we don't have an
Depending on which one
adversary
you play.
because we're trying to teach you how to play the game, not how to beat Scotland because you can't.
Yeah, they're unbeatable,
Yeah,
We're
unfortunately.
gonna do it.
All right, now we got to go slow actions
But
here.
the beauty of this
Yeah.
is that we don't have to care about this guy again.
Yep.
It's fine. It's whatever. He's going to build a town. These guys are going to wreck his town. It's just life. That's how it works. Then we've got our Pact of the Joined Hunt.
Mhm.
We're just going to gather this guy in here. We don't actually need to do the 3 damage now, but we will. Because we're allowed to. Which will generate us a fear card.
Yep.
Um,
And then it generates another 2 fear from the card.
yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry, this one.
From that one.
Yeah.
Too
This,
much for that card's crazy.
yeah, that would be crazy. This one, like, we got a couple of choices here. We could blow up this city because of the Badlands that's here. We could just blow up this guy for 2 extra fear because there are 3 down here.
Yep.
I think we're better off letting this guy build though, because then he gives us a free fear next turn.
And you are defending 3 there again,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
and,
all
like,
set up
he
there.
doesn't, He doesn't count. He's not real. So I think we do the 3 damage to the city, score our 2 fear, because we killed the city, not 2 fear because we killed nothing.
Yeah. And that Badland did end up paying dividends there.
No, they gotta be like,
No. They're hard enough to see on the green.
oh, it's in here now. That's how that works.
All right, we are going to go to our last growth phase here. We're going to do our last round and kind of set up for the just kind of like look at where our weak points are after this. But honestly, it's looking pretty okay. These jungles might be a bit spooky, but I'm smelling a major power is what I'm smelling this
We don't
turn.
have any money.
But we could.
You could get 4.
We could get 6 this turn.
Yeah, we could get
You could get
this
6.
turn.
Hit 2
I think,
threes.
yeah, then we also only have 1 card though.
What?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Oh yeah, I mean you can make power. You're right. Yeah.
I think this turn is a reclaim turn for us,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah. So we'll get our 3 money. We'll get 4 money because our reclaim also adds a presence to the board. Because all of our growth options do, which is actually like kind of a nice place to be. Far as that goes, I think we're gonna put our presence down over here. I think, although it doesn't really matter too much where we put it now. We've already abused our rule more than enough.
Yeah.
It could be better, but like not in time for the ravage over here. We reclaim all our cards, so now we've got a whole pile
so
of new
many
options
options.
left. Well, again, not left. I think this turn is probably we're gonna play the guard the healing land. So then we can defend the. No, we can't defend that land because we need a sacred site within 1. What are we gonna do? What can we do?
Can skip the action there.
Yeah, we can have them skip the action,
And hopefully
which
they,
is probably our
explore in the
choice because
forests.
this one notably does not require a sacred site, like 2 of our other powers do. Which leaves us with only 1 to play with, but I think that just means that this is a draw of the Fruitful Earth turn again.
Okay.
Although it could be a desiccating winds, and we could just make a desert that's so uninhabitable that anyone who goes there will die.
Yeah, so
It
like
could also just be roll your energy forward, like not spend
No,
the
we
other
have
one.
to. We have to. You can't not play cards when you have the option.
with something Bryn was mentioning earlier about like now that we're in phase 2, right? There are 5 level 2 cards. and one of them is coastal, which means that there is a slightly higher chance that this could be the sands if there was the idea of building up a super sands here. But it's... I personally wouldn't make a call like that before I see like one more card, because then I could be like, oh, it's not this. Then I can start kind of like, okay, the odds are a lot higher now. There will be, if I don't see a coastal or sands, it's like a 66% chance of being there, at least with this setup here.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess our choices don't really matter too much at this particular juncture. We could play a different card than this and let them blight this and kill this down. That's
But like, what are you doing
fine.
then?
What are we doing then? That's a beautiful question. We're hoping that the fear deck will provide.
The fear, there's going to be a fear card here.
Is a very reasonable chance. And like probably playing the rituals of destruction. Like we could do that. Play the rituals of destruction and like no different
Where?
cards. Who cares? Anywhere we want.
No.
Yeah.
No, it would be like here, here, here. It would be here, here.
Anywhere we want. Yeah. You know?
You could gather guys in, but
Yeah,
like you
like
also
the draw of the Fruitful Earth that we're gonna get to play twice means we can play it wherever we want. Right?
Yeah, but like where would you want to play
This
it?
is one sun.
Like, so these guys are just gonna die here next turn ravaging.
No,
These
they're
guys are just gonna die
Yeah, they're
here
fine.
ravaging. So you don't need to hit either of those lands. This land's ravaging this turn, so you don't necessarily need to hit this one. This one is like a problem, I guess. But then
Yeah.
and then either of any of these four, you don't need to have the Dahan there for the or enough Dahan to get the backside. You just like 2 damage will clear out one of them. You really like, are you gonna pay 3 energy to kill like one guy?
Yes.
Like,
That's exactly the type of petty and vindictive god that I am.
okay.
No, so like this card what playing, well, I guess we don't really need to play it twice. Like we could live like that, like savages.
I mean, you're not wrong. That
Not-
like you can play this
not
wherever you
kill.
want.
Yeah, we can
with
play. We
those.
can play it wherever, any place we want.
And
But,
repeat it, but like
yeah. So the draw of the Fruitful Earth gonna mean that this card probably doesn't matter too much.
I mean, I guess what the
And like we could keep this down alive because they are important to our plan to try to win the game ever.
Yeah, because from what I'm wagering from the rituals of the destruction, what the hope is that because we're gonna get some guys on the board, but because it can't grab towns, like I think that like yeah, because if it was able to like suck a bunch of people in, because you can get a bunch, but I guess just killing just explorers. I mean, it does stop a lot of builds, right? Because if you hit sands on this and you can suck them all into the wetlands and kill them, but I mean that's just kind of the same as just doing like that. But
Yeah,
I mean, I think this is the draw from the Fruitful Earth is like the really powerful card to make here this turn.
It doesn't read strong, but it does do a lot of lifting. Not just because our other cards cost $1 million and we can't afford to play them all that much, but it would be good out of most spirits.
I mean, there's even like a case to be made for, because this board's looking pretty good. You have the blight cleanup. You could actually just like clean blight up because you're about to put one down. You could remove one with your guard, the healing land. I think there's also a case to just play like 2 of your ones, bank some of your cash to get a major next turn. Kind of like think from that, because I think this board is looking pretty cozy with all things covered here, especially because, as Travis said, these guys are dead. Like they don't even exist. Like they're not on the
They
board
are
right
not
now.
real.
Yeah.
Like we could just play the desiccating winds and like store up some money so then we have better options next turn. It does mean this guy will die, but that doesn't make our island unhealthy yet. And realistically, the difference between 5 and 6 to hunt just means that we can't have 2 simultaneous places that we could target with this.
Yeah.
Which might matter in the extreme late game, but
I do like Travis's point though about keeping to hunt around are nice because then you're more likely to have an easier time triggering your rituals of destruction, which currently is our only way of big massive damage.
We do also have this Pact of the Joined Hunt, which
Yeah.
does do 3 damage in a land that the ritual's back half would be activable,
Yeah.
and help us do setup, because the Draw the Fruitful Earth only moves 2. So I think they're all like pretty valid options.
Yeah.
I think I probably just like keep the Dahan. Well, yeah, I probably keep the Dahan in play. I don't say that a lot,
But this is the time to say it.
but I think I probably do. Especially since I only have the one board and I don't have another person's board that I can just steal their guys from.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there's no Blighted Island, but then we go to the Fear card here, which is each player adds a strife to a land with Blight.
See you later, pal.
Alright,
That's not ideal.
we're then gonna... Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
we're gonna
fast
skip,
first, yeah.
Skip the actions in this land.
Yeah.
Let's try nerds.
Then we're going to go to Ravage, and they're going to Ravage not here because
Yep.
they do not do anything here. They're going to Ravage here, nothing's going to happen
Yeah, because you defended.
because we're defended 3 because we have a Sacred Site there.
They're gonna build in mountains, which again, we don't worry about right now.
It's not
No,
important.
not a problem.
And then we're going to see our last Explore card here, which is into Sands. And then we'll go to our last slow action here before we close out this video.
So we're going to use the Draw of the Fruitful Earth, and we're going to pull like this guy in here because he'll die for free.
Yeah.
Because 1 damage doesn't do anything to us, and we're probably going to pull.
I actually think we don't. I think we're missing a leaf to do it twice, right? We need 2 leaves.
Yeah, we can only do it once, but it's a gather.
Oh, it's gather
until
up to
we
2.
target the land.
Yeah.
So like I could bring an extra guy in, but I think I just want to move that guy.
Cool.
Because if I move one of the guys, I can either move both the guys out of here, or I can move none of the guys out of there. I think is where we are, and we just leave this guy where he is. Because if we pull him in here, then we have to do something about that.
Yep. All right. Well, I think from here on out, and this is looking pretty. feel pretty good about this. I think we have to like
Yeah.
find a way to close it out.
The
But
real trick with this guy is like not losing the game. It's trying to figure out a way to win it.
yes, yeah, he's very good at not losing, as we saw from all
Yeah,
the passive
like-
defending you were doing. But don't worry, we get a Fear card that
Yeah, we're
deals
gonna-
4 damage in each target land. Let's go.
Whoa.
Yeah. If this game went on further, like fairly soon, we'd be picking major powers because we want to find one that either adds a ton of fear so that we can dig down to like, hey, we only need to have all the cities dead.
Yeah, and the next
'Cause that's pretty doable.
the next
probably-
Rhesus is 6. Like that's a big like
Yeah,
threshold like
our
increase
next
there.
thresholds are both important to us, but we're right next to the 6 one.
Yeah, so we do.
We could feasibly have taken this instead of the 4, but then we can't play 2 cards, and
Yeah.
being able to play 3 cards would only matter if we had hit symbols on the.
Yeah, three's
Yeah,
tough
the
for
cards
this
that
guy
we
too,
want.
especially because his starting cards are so expensive.
They are expensive.
Getting that influx of resources is
Yeah,
If
you
we
could
can,
agree luck on your first
if you
round
can hit the
powers.
thresholds on your innate power, the second tier of it allows a repeat on a card that costs 3 or less.
very good. Yeah.
Which is like, hey, so if we're firing Rituals of Destruction twice in a turn,
Yeah.
or even like playing Guard the Healing Line, and we eat 2 Blight, we're having a pretty good time, I think.
Yeah, I enjoy that. It was both this one and the one that you did, Travis, with Shadow's Flicker. The minor powers did not provide.
No, they did not.
So it's going to be really sus when I do Lightning Swift Strike next week and I'm like, wow, these are incredible. You're like, Justin, don't you make these packs in advance? And I'm like, yeah, I
No.
swear, I just shuffle them. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you found this helpful and kind of like seeing the thought process, because Spirit Island is a complicated game with a lot of decisions and a lot of paths to follow, and I think that this is a good way to kind of represent the game and hopefully give you thoughts on how you can improve your play. So thanks for watching, everybody. Russ, say bye.
I'd be alarmed if he did.
Yeah, I'm trying to train him to say bye. It's not working that well. Thanks for watching, everybody.